Hello, boys and girls. So today we're going to start off our math lesson by checking some of our work that we were responsible for doing independently. So first, you're going to find page 449 in your My Math book. We're going to check some answers. Okay. Let's start. So number 7, or problem number 6 said 7 tens. Remember that when we see 7 tens, it means 7 groups of 10. So this is one group of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 tens. 7 tens plus 1 10. That makes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tens. So your answer should have been 8. And then if we look over here, these match up, but this one's looking for tens, and over here we're looking for ones. So we want to find out how many little squares there are in all. So if I put all of this together, so if I have 70, this is, if I count them by tens, I know that this is 70, so it's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. 7 groups of 10 makes 70. Plus 1 group of 10 makes 80. And I can find that by adding the 7 is in my tens place value. Just like over here, 7 tens, 1 10. 7 tens, 1 10. I can go ahead and add my tens. 7 plus 1. 7 plus 1 equals 8. And then I would add my ones. 0 plus 0 equals 0. So I know that I have 80. Or I can go ahead and check my answer by counting all of these. But I'm not going to count them one by one. That would take me too long. I know that this is a group of 10, so I'm going to count by tens. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. Does it match up? Yeah. Over here we have 2 tens plus 3 tens. 2 tens plus 3 tens makes 5 tens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 tens. And then when I'm adding my ones, so if I want to do 20 plus 30, I know that it's 2 tens plus 3 tens. 2 plus 3 equals 5. 0 plus 0 equals 0. So that's really saying 20, 10, 20 plus 30. So I can count 20, 30, 40, 50. Does that match up? Yes. Number 8, 110 plus 3 tens. How many tens do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4 tens because 1 plus 3 equals 4. And then I'm going to count each little square. So that tells me I'm going to look at my tens place value. 1 plus 3. 1 10 plus 3 tens is 4 tens. 0 plus 0 ones is 0. Let me check my answer by counting these by 10. 10, 20, 30, 40. Correct. Okay, make sure you have the right answers. If you don't have the right answer, you need to erase it and fix your answer. Number 9 says 5 tens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Plus 4 tens. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I know that 5 plus 4 equals 9. 9 tens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 groups of 10. And then I have 50 plus 40. 5 tens is 50. 4 tens is 40. So I'm going to add my tens. 5 tens plus 4 tens equals 9 tens. 0 plus 0 equals 0. So my answer is 90. Number 10, 6 tens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 tens plus 1 10. 6, 7. 6, I already know that I have 6 here. 6 plus 1 more is 7. 7 tens. Now, 6 tens is equal to 60. 1 10 is equal to 10. How many little cubes do I have? Well, I can add my tens place. 6 plus 1 equals 7. 0 plus 0 equals 0. 70. 60 plus 10 is 70. And let me check. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Good. And then number 11 says 5 tens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 tens plus 3 tens. 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5 plus 3 equals 8. Then I'm going to look for my ones. I know that this is equal to 5 because 5, 10, 15, 20, 10. I'm sorry, boys and girls. I'm counting by tens here. So this should be equal to 50. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So 5 groups of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 groups of 10 is equal to 50. And then 3 groups of 10 is equal to 30, right? So that's equal to 50. And that's equal to 30. So now I want to know what 50 plus 3 is. So I look at my tens place value, 5 and 3. 5 plus 3 equals 8. 0 plus 0 equals 0. Let's check that that's right. So we have 50, 60, 70, 80. Yep, my answer's correct. Okay, now we're going to look at it in a slightly different way. So number 14 says 110 plus 2 tens. 110 plus 2 tens. 1 plus 2 equals 3. 3 tens. Now 110 is the same as 10. One group of 10, 110, is equal to 10 little squares. 2 tens, 2 groups of 10, is equal to 20 little squares. So what we can do is we can count off 10, 20, 30, and we'll know that this is 30, or I can look at my ones place value. 1 plus 2 is 3. 0 plus 0 is 0. So 3 tens is equal to 30. Let's check. 10, 20, 30. Good. And then our last one says 2 tens plus 6 tens. 2 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 tens is the same as 20. 10, 20. 6 tens, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, is the same as 60. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. So in order to find my tens, I'm just going to say 2 plus 6 is 8. Oh, look, 2 plus 6 is 8. 0 plus 0 is 0. So it's 80. Let's make sure. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. Yay, we got it right. Okay, at this point, I want you to take a break. You're gonna pause the video and you're gonna go take a walk to your kitchen, go get a snack, go stretch for a couple minutes, maybe like 10 minutes, and then you can come back because next we're gonna be looking at our next lesson, okay? If you feel okay, like you're hanging in there and you're good to go, then stay here. But if not, I need you to go take a little break, okay? The next page you're going to find in your My Math book is page 455. 455. For this one, we're looking and we're counting on with tens and ones. So 455 looks like this. And you were responsible for doing the ones that were circled, but I'm going to jump over here to what you're responsible for today. Okay? We're going to do the top together, and then you're going to be responsible for doing the bottom on your own. 44 plus 3. I have a double-digit number, 44 plus 3. I can use my manipulatives to help me find that. There are several ways I can do this. I can make 44, so 10, 20, 30, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44. 44 plus 3. So I would do 44 plus 3 more, and I would add. So I know that this is 44, 45, 46, 47. That's one way I can do it. I can use my manipulatives. I can also use, if you have your number chart, we can also use our number chart to help us solve this one. Okay, so I'm looking for 44, and then I'm going to add 3. So I find the number 44, and then I'm going to make 3 jumps. 1, 2, 3. So I know that 44 plus 3 equals 47. Okay, that's another way I can solve it. Finally, I can solve this by counting on in my head. I'm going to take the bigger number, 44, and I'm going to save it in my head. And I'm going to put up 3 fingers because that's how much I need to add. 44 plus 3. So I'm going to count on from 44. 44 stays in my head like this. I start at 44. 44, 45, 46, 47. So every time I count a number, I'm going to put a finger down. I start at 44, 44, 45, 46, 47. So I know that 44 plus 3 is 47. Then we have 10 plus 88. Again, I'm going to show you with the manipulatives. So I have 88. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88. I have 88 and I'm going to add 10 more. When I'm adding 10 more, that just means one more group of 10. So before I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 groups of 10. But if I add one more, I have 9 groups of 10. And did I change how many ones there are? Did I add any more ones? No, 88 had 8 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that number is going to stay the same. So my number is 98. 88 plus 10 equals 98. Look at 8 plus 1 is 9. 8 plus 0 is 8. All right, let's try this one. 88 plus 1. So again, I could leave my 88. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88. 88 plus 1. There are several ways to see this. I can count 88. So this was 88 plus 1 more is 89. Or I can use my number chart. I find the number 88 and I make one jump, plus 1. Plus 1 leaves me at 89. Or I can take the number 88, save it in my head, put up one finger, and I'm going to start counting 88, 89. So 80, 8 plus 1 is 9, 89. Okay, I want you to do 16, 17, and 18 on your own. We're going to turn the page to do our word problems. Okay, we're going to underline what we know and circle what we need to find. It says, Percy sees 3 ants in the ant farm. So we know that she sees 3 ants. Underline it. He sees 12 more ants. Underline it. He sees 12 more. And we're going to circle the word more because that's a key word. He sees 3 ants and then he sees 12 more. How many ants does he see in all? Circle the question, and we're also going to circle the word in all. The words more and in all tell us what we're going to do. They tell us that we're going to add. So if Percy sees 3 ants, and then he sees 12 more, we're going to add because more tells us we're going to add more. 3 plus 12 more. How many ants does he see in all? So we want to find the sum of 3 plus 12. And you're going to use the strategies that we just used. You can count on. You can use your manipulatives, 12 plus 3 more. Or you can put the bigger number in your head, 12, and put up 3 fingers because you're going to add 3. Start at 12, 13, 14, 15. Right? So how many ants did he see in all? Go ahead and put your answer. Number 20 has 2 parts. This is part 1 and this is part 2. It has 2 parts. It says Kevin's team and Alonso's team each have 25 points. Underline what you know. So each team, Kevin's team has 25 points and Alonso's team has 25 points. Kevin's team scores 3 more points. And we have that keyword again. That tells us we're going to add. More means add. So Kevin's team scores 3 more points. If they both started at 25, but then Kevin's team scored 3 more points, how many points does Kevin's team have? Kevin's team has how many points now? 25 plus 3. So again, there are 3 ways you can solve that. you can put 25 in your head. 25. Take the big number and put it in your head. 25. And you're going to add 3. So put up 3 fingers. 25, 25, 26, 27, 28. So Kevin's team has 28 points now. Okay. Alonso's team scores 30 more points. So now Kevin's team has 28 points, but Alonso's team scores 30 more than that. Circle more because that means we're going to add again. So Alonso's team has 28 points. Kevin's team has 28 points, but then Alonso's team goes and scores 30 more points. So now we have 28 plus 30. We need to find out how many points Alonso's team has now. He has 28, but he has 30 more. He has 30 more than Kevin. So again, you have different strategies you can use. We can do 28, 10, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. 28 plus 30 more, plus 10, 20, 30. Okay, now we're going to count how many of these we have. We have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So there are 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58. So that's one strategy that you can use. Another strategy is to look at your tens place value. 28 plus 30. The tens place value is the first number right now. So we have 2 plus 3. 2 plus 3 is 5. And then we have 8 plus 0. So the second number. 8 plus 0 is 8. So Alonso's team has 58 points. And last but not least, write math. It says find 54 plus 3. Explain how you add the ones. So 54, so that's 5, 10, 50, I'm counting by fives. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, plus 3, 1, 2, 3. Explain how you add the ones. What color are the ones? These are tens. These are ones because they're by themselves, right? Ones means I don't have enough to make a group of 10. There aren't enough. So find 54 plus 3, explain how you add the ones. So I add 4 plus 3 because they are the ones. So the group of 10 stay the same, and I add 4 plus 3 because they are in the ones place. So the 5 stays the same. The 5 doesn't change, right? The 5 stays the same. We only add the 4 and 3 because they are ones. So we need to add these because these did change. We added 3, so we need to put these together. So they become 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 54 plus 3 equals 57. 54 plus 3 equals 57. The 5 stays the same. We only add the ones place value. Alrighty, don't forget to do numbers 16, 17, and 18 on your own. That's all that you have to do for math today unless you didn't finish your work from yesterday. Okie doke.